It's Mercia. Hello. So today I'm going to be telling you guys tips and tricks on how to make yourself smell a whole lot fresher and better all day. Now this is from someone that used to struggle a little bit with that. Considering the fact that I live in a hot country, that just made it 10 times harder. But we nailed it down and I'm here to share my tips and tricks. Yeah, so let's get into it. First thing you want to do before you even enter the shower is dry brush. Dry brushing is so good for you because the one thing that usually causes a bad smell or odor rather, or like a smell when you sweat, is the dead skin that's just laying on your body and just clogging up your pores and making you smell bad, and also making your deodorant ineffective. So what you want to do is dry brush your body before you get in the shower at least 1 to 2 times per week, because over exfoliating is also a thing and we're not trying to cross over to that line. Yeah, this is a game changer. Your sweat will literally smell like nothing. Absolutely nothing. Once you're in the shower, you want to go in with a bar soap. Not necessarily a bar soap, but just go with an antibacterial soap. Emphasis on the antibacterial, because sweat on its own does not stink. The one thing that's making it stink is the bacteria. So we need to kill that bacteria. So make sure you're using antibacterial soap, okay? Okay. So it's come to my attention that some of y'all just be using body wash on its own to shower. And then you wonder why your armpits smell bad. Yeah, let's not do that. Go into this first and then a body wash. Don't just be using body wash on its own. Body wash does not really clean anything. It's just there for the vibes and the scents and the aromatic therapy, but it doesn't actually kill any bacteria or do anything. It's just there to like moisturize or hydrate your skin. It's like a conditioner, kind of, but not really. Like a foaming conditioner, if you get what I mean. But this is what will actually clean your body. Use this. When you shower, make sure you're cleaning your belly button and right behind your ears. These are places that people tend to miss out on, so make sure you're getting them scrubbed up. Thank you. And also, I like to use this soap only once a day. You don't want to overuse it as well. So once a day, maybe like right before you go to bed after a long day and you need to really clean your armpits, go in with an antibacterial soap and wash it up. Use it once a day. Or more if you really feel like you need it, but I feel like once a day is like a good sweet spot. So on days when you're not dry brushing, after using your soap, you want to go in with a body scrub. This one's from Bath & Body Works, to just get rid of the dead skin cells again, but this is not as harsh as dry brushing. Yeah. Once you're done cleansing and everything, you want to go in and shave off your hairs, okay? Shave or wax, whatever works for you. But after you're done, if you do shave, this is where you shave. But if you wax or do other procedures, go on, make sure you do it regularly. But if you shave, you want to shave after you're done exfoliating, just to reduce the likelihood of you getting razor bumps or ingrown hairs. So you want to shave with a blade that has a minimum of 3 you want to shave with a razor that has a minimum of 3 blades. 5 blades, even better. But yeah, and make sure you change it out as needed or regularly, because blunt blades would also cause ingrown hairs, and that's not cute. Make sure you get rid of your body hairs, whether you're shaving or waxing, whichever method works for you, both in your armpit and in your hoo-ha. Make sure you get rid of the body hairs, because too much body hair, again, sweat kind of sticks to it and it holds that sweat smell, and that's not really what we're looking for, is it? You don't want to use an exfoliating a body scrub, because honestly, to me guys, that feels like such an extra step. So I mainly use an exfoliating glove, or you could use an African net sponge as well. It works just the same, and this helps to like get rid of all the dead skin cells without having to like do too much. So this is a lot easier than using a cream body scrub. So if you don't want to use this, you could just go ahead and use this or an African net sponge. It pretty much just works the same. It's up to you. I prefer this. This is a whole lot easier. You pick your poison. Once you're done actually cleansing your body, you got all the dirt and debris and sweat and bacteria off, that is when you can go in with your body wash now, just to hydrate your skin and make it have like a subtle smell to it, you know? But don't use this as your main cleanser. This is for after you cleanse. So I tend to use this in the morning when I shower, just because I only use this soap. I use the antibacterial soap in the evenings after a long day, and then I use this in the mornings just to like refreshen my body, my skin, and everything. Yeah, so this is how I do it: evening, morning, morning, evening, and you will smell amazing. With my body wash, I do use a silk-on loofah. Use a silk-on loofah. Do not be using the regular loofahs that are on the market. They tend to get mold. They're prone to getting mold and stuff, and that is disgusting. It's nasty. It's nasty. So get you a silk-on loofah. It's super flexible. It has like a massage thing at the back, and I use this with my body wash, you know. So in the mornings I go in with this and this, but then in the evenings I go in with my Dettol soap and an exfoliating glove. Moving on, we're still in the shower, but we're gonna move up to our hair, and you want to be washing your hair at least once a week. Now I'm speaking more towards type 4 hair. I'm not sure how often other hair types may need to wash their hair, but for type 4 hair, please at least once a week. But yet again, do what your hair needs to do. Just wash it when it's dirty, okay? Don't be sitting there with your hair smelling like food, because sometimes when you're cooking up food, when you're done, your hair starts to smell like food. And look, we love the smell of food be smelling tasty, but not on hair. Hair holds on to a lot of scents and smells, okay? So if you're going about your week and you're cooking food or something, let's say you made up some fries, okay? You made fries and you're done. The fries are good, delicious. They smell delicious. You smell delicious too, because you've been around the fries when they're cooking. And guess what? Your hair also smells delicious, but not in a good way, because if you walk around and your hair is smelling like food, it's not exactly, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not the most pleasant scent, okay? So you want to make sure that you're washing your hair as frequently as possible. Or if you're around smoke, guess what? Your hair is going to smell like smoke as well. So to keep it smelling fresh, wash your hair as frequently as needed. Don't overwash your hair either, because that's the way to kill it. To wash my hair, I just go in with a sulfate shampoo to cleanse, to really cleanse my hair. I use a sulfate shampoo, and then I go in with the L'Oreal conditioner. I love this conditioner. It gets the job done so fast. I only leave it on for like 3 to 5 minutes, and my hair feels so soft. So yeah, I use these two once a week. For your hair, if you can, definitely get a hair mist just to make your hair smell so good. Do not be spraying perfume on your hair, because perfume tends to have alcohol and other chemicals that are not really meant to be put on hair, and they can dry your hair out. So if you can, definitely get a hold of a hair mist that will make your hair smell absolutely amazing, and not like your fries that you cooked on a Wednesday. Thank you. Scalp scrub. Now this isn't mandatory, but this is something that I incorporate in my hair routine. I only ever use a scalp scrub about once a month, and this is a physical exfoliant. It has like the beads and stuff. Yeah, I only use this once a month, and it's mainly just to, again, get rid of the dead skin that is sitting on my scalp, because your scalp is literally just skin, and just like the way you need to exfoliate your body skin, you also need to exfoliate your scalp somehow, one way or another. So I go in with a scalp scrub to get rid of that dead skin on my scalp. After the shower, you've dried your body down, and now you need to get lotioned up and everything. But before you do that, go in with some glycolic acid all over your armpits. I like to do this maybe 3 times a week, not every day, but it depends on you. You just need to try and see what works for you. But I go in with this about 3 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week, and I just go in with, apply this with a cotton pad, and I just rub it underneath my armpits and let it dry before going in with deodorant. After my glycolic acid dries, I like to go in with deodorant. Go in with an antiperspirant deodorant so that it can prevent you from sweating so much. You want to let it dry down before you wear your clothes or anything, because the one thing that makes armpits smell bad as well is not letting your armpits dry. If you're walking around with damp armpits all day, of course it's gonna stink, right? Especially if you're like wearing a t-shirt or an outfit that covers your armpits and your armpits are damp before wearing the t-shirt, it's gonna stink. So make sure your armpits are dry before you even wear anything. Once your armpits are dry from the roll-on deodorant, you want to go in with the spray-on deodorant and just spray on your armpits once again, and from there you're good to go. We're done with the underarms. If for some reason you just couldn't get to the back of your ears in the shower, maybe you didn't want to get your hair wet or whatever, you want to go in with antibacterial wipes and you want to just wipe the back of your ears and make sure they're nice and clean, because this area here tends to collect a lot of dirt from your hair, from sweating. So make sure you cleanse the back of your ears and the outside of your ears. If you can't wash them in the shower for whatever reason, maybe you have like a cute style going on and you're not trying to get your hair wet, get wipes. Wipe the outside of your ear, wipe the back of your ear. If you have piercings like me, like the piercings that I have going on, make sure that you remember to clean your piercings. Whether it's an ear piercing, a belly piercing, whatever piercing, make sure that you take the earring out and properly clean the piercing and the jewelry itself. Because if not, they tend to stink up and collect a lot of dirt. So make sure that you're cleansing it, because we're not trying to smell all that funky stuff. No thank you, no ma'am. And lastly, with ears, you want to make sure that you're going in with a cotton swab to cleanse your ears. Do this as often as you need to. I don't think I can put like a timestamp on how often you need to, but if you feel like your ears need cleansing, please cleanse them. Personally, I clean my ears about 4 times a week, 4 to 5 times a week. It really depends. So yeah, make sure you are cleaning your ears. Get that excess wax off your ears. Clean the inner part, this canal part of your ear. Is it a canal? What am I saying? Personally, I don't use lotion, but this is the part where you lotion up if you use lotion. But I love Vaseline. I've been loving Vaseline, so these are the 2 things that I mainly use. It's either the body oil or the regular original Vaseline. So what I do is I just apply this and call it a day. It's really that simple. I like simple routines, okay? I'm not trying to have complications. So it's either I apply this on its own or this on its own. I pretty much interchange between the 2. And yeah, this is pretty much all I use after all of that. And it makes me shine, it makes me look glowy, dewy, but not with too much glow. Yeah, I love these 2. This is what I use. This is literally all I use. I stopped using lotion because I just felt like it wasn't as moisturizing, or it didn't make me feel as moisturized as these did. And also, they're great for if you want to apply perfume. These work amazing with perfumes as well. I'm about to talk about it. Because if you apply this and then spray perfume on top of it, the scent will last all day. So that's the main reason why I prefer to use Vaseline. The lotions are cute though. The lotions are really cute. But because I pair them with perfumes and I want them to last all day, I stick to Vaseline. After you're done moisturizing, either with your lotion, your oils, your butter, whatever thing of your choice, you want to go in with a body mist or perfume of some sorts, okay? You don't really want to walk around smelling like nothing, because that's boring. It kind of feels like you didn't really do much, so you need to spice it up. Personally, I mainly use this as my body splash. This is a dupe of Cherry, the perfume called Cherry in the Air, but this is not perfume, it's actually just a body mist and it smells amazing. So I mainly use this and I pair it with Delina. With the Delina perfume, this smells amazing. Like if you want people to turn their heads like, whoa, what you got on? Delina. It smells like lychee. It smells a little powdery like lychee. It's a very feminine fragrance. So if you like a sweet, subtly fruity, subtly powdery perfume, Delina de Marly Paris is the best scent out there. Definitely try this scent out if you're into feminine scents. This will get heads turning, trust me. And if you can pair it, the bees will be flocking towards you. This is like so affordable. It's pure musk. Yeah, it's literally just called pure musk. And yeah, this is what it looks like. It has like the cute balls inside, and I love this scent. One, because it's like affordable, so I can literally afford to be spraying it around all day, every day. Also lasts, like, it's cheap, but it lasts all day. Definitely try this out. But this scent is definitely unisex. You could use this for guys and girls, and the way I describe this scent is that it smells clean. It smells like fresh laundry. Yeah, it just smells like fresh laundry, and I love to use this especially on a daily basis. We cannot be dousing expensive perfumes every day just like that. I mean, maybe y'all can, but personally I can't yet. We'll get there, but for now we're on a budget. So I use this every day mainly because this is a little bit on the pricier side, so I don't really use this every day, but this every day, yeah, and it lasts all day. Especially if you apply Vaseline and then spray this on, it literally lasts you all day. Try this out. It's unisex, so girls, guys, both of y'all can try it out. With your perfumes, if you need to spray them again throughout the day so that you still smell, you want to get like the small perfume extractor things. I don't have one yet, but I will get one. So it's like these small bottles that you can use to extract the scent from your perfume or from your body mist, and you can just put it in your bag and spray throughout the day as needed instead of walking around with an entire bottle of perfume. Moving on to the oral bits, guys, if you're walking around with a yellow tongue, just know, okay? If you struggle with bad breath, almost 90% of the time it's just because of your tongue. You're not scrubbing your tongue. So make sure you get a tongue scraper. They're super cheap. And yeah, there's this tongue scraper. There's some that look like this and this. Make sure you get a tongue scraper and get in there and scrub your tongue and get rid of that white stuff that's sitting on your tongue, okay? If your tongue is white and you're struggling with breath, it's probably that white stuff on your tongue. Your tongue should not be white. It should be kind of pinkish. Please, for your sake, for our sake, for everyone around you's sake, make sure that you use a tongue scraper and scrape that stuff off, okay? It's not cute. It's not cute to look at. It's not cute to smell. Don't have a tongue scraper with you. Another hack you could use is just get a spoon. Literally, get a spoon from your kitchen and use it the same way, just with a spoon. For the teeth, I like to go in with whitening toothpaste just because it will give your teeth a cleaner look. Because when your teeth look white, the whiter your teeth look, not too white, okay, there's a limit, but if your teeth are looking yellowish, it kind of looks not so fresh. So make sure that you use a whitening toothpaste just to cleanse your teeth and get rid of any yellow stains, especially if you drink tea or coffee. Those two things stain teeth like there's no tomorrow, or if you're a smoker. Again, with the breath, you want to go in with some coconut oil or a mouthwash. With coconut oil, you kind of need to swash in your mouth for about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm not that patient personally, so I barely ever do this. I just use mouthwash, but if you can, definitely use coconut oil to pull out the dirt from your teeth and your mouth and everywhere. Personally, I feel like this is so time consuming. I don't have the patience to be swashing something in my mouth for 15 minutes. So I either do it for only 5. Mouthwash is like my go-to personally, but this is also just as good. But I go in with a mouthwash and just follow the instructions on the mouthwash and use it. Make sure that you are flossing. I mainly floss in the night, like right before I go to bed. I go in with floss and I just floss in between my teeth to get any food or gunk out of my teeth for fresher breath. Because if you're just brushing your teeth and calling it a day without getting in, the food is literally rotting in between your teeth. And you expect your breath to smell fresh? Of course not. Some people that use water flosses. Personally, I've never used a water floss. So if any of you guys do use water floss, definitely let me know if it's like worth it, if it's effective, and what it's like. Yeah. And guys, by the way, make sure to like and subscribe, okay? Thank you. Moving on. Your internal health matters just as much. If not, it's like the most important thing. If your internal health is not good, you're not gonna smell as good either. So you want to make sure that you drink water. Drink at least 2 liters of water per day, okay? Drink enough water to make sure that you are flushing out the toxins out of your system. so that you're not smelling like them. Because they gotta come out one way or another, either through your sweat or your urine. And you want to make sure that you're drinking as much water as possible so that it's not super concentrated toxins. You get me? So that it's not as potent as it would be if you weren't drinking water, you know, so that the scent is kind of diluted. So even when you sweat or even when you pee, it's not as concentrated or as potent or as smelly. If you haven't tried, definitely incorporate chlorophyll water into your internal cleansing routine. I like to take like a teaspoon of it and mix in a glass of water once a day in the morning on an empty stomach, and you will literally see the results within a week of using it. You will sweat and smell like nothing. Your breath will smell like nothing. Like it will smell like fresh air. And yeah, so make sure you get a hold of some chlorophyll water and mix a glass of it at least once a day. Not at least once a day, just once a day. You don't want to overdo this. So just once a day. It's up to you if you want to do it in the morning or in the night. It's a game changer. Come back and tell me how it went. You're welcome. An important factor that influences the way that you smell is your gut health. Your gut health is the most important thing when it comes to everything. Your skin, your hair, your nails, how you function, your digestive system. It is like the most important thing, as well as your odor or the way that you smell. So you want to make sure that you're taking care of your gut. Take some prebiotic supplements if you can, and take some yogurt. I personally take a lot of Greek yogurt. I take Greek yogurt every morning. And yeah, the prebiotics will help your gut. You don't really need to use the bathroom, do number 2 every day, but you do need to do it a couple times a week. You cannot just be doing it like once a month. That is not normal, okay? Your feces are probably just rotting inside your intestines, and that is not cute. And guess what? You end up smelling. It ends up coming out in your breath. It ends up coming out in the way that you smell. Yeah. Probiotics are also great for your hoo-ha, okay? Because you want to make sure that the girl down there is happy. And the way to make her happy is to just give her good bacteria, okay? So you can also get this through yogurt, through Greek yogurt, through fermented stuff. When you're cleaning your girl down there, you want to make sure that you're not using scented products or soap, okay? So do not be using this antibacterial soap. Do not be using antibacterial soap or any kind of soap on her down there, okay? Because that is the fastest way to actually end up stinking, okay? You do not want to be putting soap on her or inside her. One, you don't need to ever clean the inside of it, okay? So she cleans herself, she's independent, you don't need to do that. But when cleaning the outside, you can definitely go in with mild soap. Not really soap, a mild beauty bar. I personally use the Dove beauty bar, and I just clean the outside part of her, just like the lips, and that's it. Do not put anything inside her. She will not be happy with you, and you will smell it. Yeah, that is all for today, guys. Definitely like and subscribe and share with others. Don't gatekeep the tips. Share, let other people know how they can also smell fresh all day. And I will see you guys when you see me. And definitely let me know any tips or tricks that I could also incorporate, or if you have any questions, do drop them in the comments down below. And yeah, I'm gonna see you when you see me. Ciao.